My name is Sayo from Kenya. I'm a principal teacher. I'm in charge of a high school. I teach geography. I've been teaching for the last 17 years. And I'm here to tell a story of how I escaped early marriage in the Maasai community to rising up to the level of being a school principal, which is really a struggle. The Maasai community really don't have emphasis in taking girls to school. They really don't cherish education. Girls really, in the Maasai community, which is my community, girls are just there for wealth. They are not really seen as people who are supposed to go to school. My father was a real Maasai traditional man who kept all the traditions, and all my sisters were married at the age of 12, 13, 14, all of them, all my 5 sisters. And being the second last born girl, of course I was still to follow the same trend. Education was not important. And even up to today, there are still many Maasai who are holding to that. So when my brother went to school, he saw how school was, he liked it. And when my father died, my brother came to my mother and asked her, may I take this young sister of mine to join me in school? And my mother never objected. I really want to say here that I really celebrate my mother, because if it were not for her, I wouldn't be where I am today. She changed the direction of my life. She changed my future. I was walking 6-7 kilometers every day following my brothers, and boys were many, but I could find myself amongst boys walking for many kilometers without shoes, without food sometimes. But I liked school. I was determined, and I was very sharp. The teachers liked me. I was always the first. I was always leading in my class. I think as a teacher, I really want to do that. I do that to my students to really have an impact, because my teachers really loved me and encouraged me. To see a Maasai girl, it's not like any other communities where it has become like just normal, everybody goes to school. It is not automatic for a Maasai girl. It is not. It is a struggle. To me, I think if it were not my brother who suggested, I don't know where I could be. I do not know where I could be today. But I really want to thank my mother. I thank also that brother of mine who just, by the way, he just went to school and said, by the way, can we take this little girl? And from there, so I believe I have a role to play. I have a role to play. And my being here in the US for this program, I know it is really preparing me for a greater task. I know the work is a lot. I know there are many challenges, but I know in one way or another I'll influence very many girls to have an access to education. I know there are so many shortages, but I believe I'll make it. My position as a principal, I will utilize very well.